Microsoft just did it again. They're jacking up the price of Xbox Game Pass to a jaw-dropping $30 a month. And the crazy part, gamers are canceling in such massive numbers that the Xbox cancellation page literally broke. It's not loading at this time. Here's the real story, though. This isn't just about one price hike. This shows how subscription gaming services might actually be collapsing under their own weight, guys, and why you should care even if you don't play Xbox. So let's back up a bit. Game Pass used to be the best deal in gaming. I thought it was the greatest thing since sliced bread. It was about 15 bucks a month. It got you day one access to huge titles, an endless library to test out brand new games, and the freedom to essentially try before you buy. For average gamers, it was absolutely unbeatable. But fast forward a few years, and that same deal has quietly doubled somehow. What used to be $14.99 is now $29.99 a month, or $360 a year. Now, I saw Vera Dark make a joke saying just because gamers wanted the 360 era back did not mean that they wanted to pay $360 a year, right? That's the cost of an actual video game console, if you think about it. $360 just to rent access to games that might not even be worth your time, games that you're not owning at all. And the tiers that they're having have been essentially rebranded to Essential, Premium, and Ultimate. It sounds fancy on the surface. It sounds like we have different types of upgrades and features and stuff. But the truth is that the cheaper tiers don't even give you day one releases. They don't even give you enough value. The big titles like Avowed, Starfield, they're locked behind Ultimate. Good luck with that. And even when you do get them, the quality of them has been, let's be honest, underwhelming. A lot of these games that they've been putting behind day one passes just aren't what they cooked up to be. Xbox Studios hasn't been cooking. And that's why people are furious, guys, because this isn't just about money. It's about trust. And Microsoft sold gamers on a steal of a deal. It's Game Pass, guys. It's the ultimate, thing for gamers. And then they slowly started to raise the price dollar by dollar every year. You remember like 2020 during the pandemic, how great Game Pass was? Now the price has doubled. And I'm probably going to be bowing out of here. I know a lot of people are furious, myself included. The internet backlash has been wild, guys. Social media is absolutely filled with screenshots of people canceling. And again, like I said, it got so bad that the cancellation page actually stopped working because so many people were bailing all at once. And that's not just funny. That's actually a signal of how fed up people actually are. And this comes on top of Xbox already raising the prices of the consoles, not once, but twice. So everything all across the board with Xbox is being price increased. What are they doing over there? What in the world is Xbox doing at this point in time to where they feel the need to just increase everything? Are they that hungry for money, or are they losing that much money that they need to make profit margins rather quickly? This is the subscription model trap, all right? And it's all across the board, not just with gaming, Netflix, Spotify, PlayStation Plus, now Xbox. They're all starting cheap. Remember how cheap all those services were? They hook you in, and then they crank the price up until you're paying more than if you just bought the games outright. $360 a year buys a lot of games that you can own. Granted, you're not going to buy every single game that's on Game Pass, but you'll at least buy 3 or 4 of the heavy hitters that you actually enjoy, right? The problem, though, is at least Netflix, right? At least has a movie that you'll watch every month. A movie or two, a TV show that you could binge. They at least provide some kind of quality, debatable, but Game Pass has a content problem. If the new AAA games come out aren't good enough, like Redfall, remember that came out day one, or Starfield, essentially you're basically paying for $30 to access filler content. There's no value for the price now. Even worse, Microsoft is padding out the service with these benefits that nobody's asked for. Riot Games bonuses. What in the world is that? Ubisoft Classics, Fortnite Crew. Instead of letting you pick what you want, like a la carte style, like I would say like a Sling TV option, they just bundle it all in and raise the price. And that's not choice. That's a cash grab. Save us, Zenny. Please save us, Zenny. I wish there was Zenny to save us with this whole situation. Here is their webpage that's talking about all the different tiers, and they're trying to hype it up as the biggest upgrade yet. You can see right here, they are literally trying to sell us on the idea that Ubisoft Plus Classics are in here, Fortnite Crew, and that enhanced Xbox cloud gaming streaming quality up to 1440p, rewards with Xbox, and more. That they're giving access to over 75 day one releases a year. So they're really hyping it up, guys, saying that includes Call of Duty, High Life 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Outer Worlds 2, a growing library of more than 400 games playable. The thing with Fortnite Crew is it's a Battle Pass subscription system to Epic Games. I already play Fortnite. I already have Fortnite Crew. So what I'm going to do, if I decide to keep Game Pass, which more than likely I'm not because $30 a month is outrageous, I would just quit Fortnite Crew and put that into there. But it's really not that much of a value. If you really want to take a look at it and have an Ubisoft Classics on top of it, most of those games, you could just go and buy at GameStop pre-owned and actually own them. You're not renting them. You think about the games that they're using right here, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Prince of Persia Lost Crown, Black Flag. You can go get all those games and own them and never have to worry about paying a monthly fee. So in my opinion, there's not enough here to dissect. Let's look at the tiers. Again, we kind of touched on them. Taking a look at it, you could see that it says Essential, Premium, and Ultimate. I currently have an Ultimate subscription. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be having it. You see, Essential allows you to have 50 plus games now playable on PC, console, and cloud for $9.99 a month. Do you remember when Game Pass cost that? When it first came out, I'm pretty sure that was the price. Unlimited cloud gaming, in-game benefits, including for Riot games. I don't play any single kind of Riot game. Online console multiplayer, play and earn up to $25 a year in the store with rewards. So they changed the whole reward system. I remember I was literally getting $20 gift cards every month using Microsoft Rewards. And now they have just basically gutted it. It's not even worth doing the rewards program, in my opinion. But let's go ahead and continue with Premium, 200 plus games, playable PC, console, and cloud, $14.99. Even if Ultimate was $14.99, I could stomach that. I could stomach the $14.99 price, if I'm being honest. I would even dare say go up to $20. But it says new Xbox published games within a year of launch. So you're not going to get day one. You're going to get them within a year of launch. Unlimited cloud gaming with shorter wait times. In-game benefits, including for Riot games. There's that Riot games thing again. Online console and up to $50 a year. But here's where they're trying to sell us on Ultimate. 400 plus games. $29.99 a month. So $30 when you put tax into it. 75 plus day one games a year, including all Xbox published games day one. So this is going to include Call of Duty. It's important to know that Premium doesn't include Call of Duty at all. They specifically said that in their blog post. Then Ubisoft Plus Classics, like I said, EA Play, Fortnite Crew. Now, if we were to get Madden with EA Play day one, I would be like, okay, I could accept that, or FIFA, something like that. But we don't even get day one with EA Play. We don't even get that. And then with Ubisoft Plus Classics, we didn't even get the day one with Ubisoft Plus. Like when Star Wars Outlaws came out, you got to get Ubisoft Plus to play day one Star Wars Outlaws. If we got Ubisoft Plus day one and EA Play Plus day one, I would consider it. I would honestly consider it, but we don't. We're really getting nothing that we can't just go out and buy ourselves with any of these EA Ubisoft stuff. Fortnite Crew, again, I already have a membership for that, and then you get all the rest of the stuff. So it's definitely not that great of a deal. They're going to have to wow me a little bit more, in my opinion. Now here, GameStop is already clowning them. GameStop is absolutely already clowning them. Putting this post out saying $29.99 every month, own nothing. GameStop, buy once, own forever. Math isn't that hard. Remember when GameStop was like the bad guy? Like everybody hated GameStop? How in this timeline did they suddenly become the hero? Is what I want to know. But they do prove a point. A lot of these games that are going to be on Game Pass Ultimate now, especially with the Ubisoft Plus Classics and EA Play, you can go and get them. Even most of the majority of the Game Pass games, you can go and get them and actually own them. There was a time when I would consider saying, hey, the price of Game Pass was actually affordable compared to the trajectory that games were becoming. You know, these $70 $80 games. I was like, hey, you know what? Game Pass is an affordable thing, especially for the day one. But now $30 is starting to get a little bit out of the price range to the point where people are canceling in mass numbers to where their website is closing down, to the website is actually struggling. Right? You see, after announcing a 50% increase on Game Pass Ultimate, bringing the top tier of the service to $29.99 a month, the cancellation page on Xbox's website crashed when it was flooded with traffic. And MC Mirror, shout out to them, says, ha ha. And you can see it's mixed signals. You still got, once in a while, you have somebody defending it. But overall, people are not happy with this. RIP Xbox, it was a good run. Good vote with your wallets. If 100,000 people cancel their subscription this month, Xbox just lost out on $3 million of revenue. And it's looking like we might get, hopefully, Xbox's attention here. Hopefully, Xbox takes note that people aren't happy with this. Hopefully, they walk back. Do you remember a while back, PlayStation tried to do something with their PS Plus, and people already were able to get PlayStation to walk back? So it's definitely a backfire, a very bad backfire and miscue on their end. It's going to be interesting to see what they do from this point on. But here's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Game Pass went from being the best deal in gaming to one of the most expensive money grabs a subscription service could ever do on the market. And it's disgusting. And judging by this backlash, this might be the moment that gamers finally push back against the subscription service model that is taking over the entire industry. Not just gaming, but entertainment as a whole. It's disgusting and it's worrisome. And I'm probably gonna have to bow out here. And I know a lot of other people are. I want to know from your thoughts though down below in the comment section. Is this 30 a month the breaking point, or do you still think Game Pass Ultimate is worth it? Drop your thoughts in the comment section down below, because this is a debate that affects every single gamer, no matter what system you play on. Because again, if one person gets away with it, somebody else will. PlayStation Plus will definitely do this. Nintendo Switch Online will definitely do this. If this goes well, which is not looking like it is, it could affect the rest of the gaming industry for the worst, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscription button if you haven't. We're creeping to 96,000 subscribers. We might even hit it by the time you watch this. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, dislike, all that. Peace out.